Recently, on December 19, 2024, new footage surfaced on Telegram's social media showing another batch of North Korean M1989 Koksan 170mm self-propelled guns being transported by train through Russia. This follows earlier sightings of these artillery systems about a month ago, when the first photos of their presence in Russia emerged on November 20, 2024. While their deployment in active combat has not yet been confirmed, the repeated appearance of these weapons suggests an ongoing transfer of military assets as part of the expanding cooperation between North Korea and Russia. The M1989 Koksan is among North Korea's most formidable artillery systems, specifically designed for long-range bombardments. First introduced in 1989, the M1989 features a massive 170mm caliber gun mounted on a tracked chassis, providing mobility across rough terrains. The system can fire conventional shells up to 40 kilometers and rocket-assisted projectiles up to 60 kilometers, making it a valuable asset for strategic strikes. However, the M1989 Koksan has notable limitations, including a slow rate of fire, managing only 1 to 2 rounds every 5 minutes due to its large ammunition size. This system gained recognition during the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, where it was used in sustained counter-battery fire missions and long-range bombardments. Over the past year, North Korea has steadily increased its military support to Russia. This collaboration includes supplying artillery systems, ammunition, and potential manpower to aid Russian forces facing a high-intensity conflict in Ukraine. North Korea's military aid appears to be a response to Russia's need to replenish its artillery stockpiles and maintain operational effectiveness after substantial losses in the field. There have also been reports of North Korean troops operating alongside Russian units, particularly in defensive roles. This includes sightings in the Kursk region, where North Korean soldiers are believed to have suffered heavy casualties. Additionally, intelligence sources suggest that North Korean arms shipments to Russia include rockets, shells, and specialized artillery pieces like the M1989 Koksan, which Russia may integrate into its operations to address deficiencies in long-range firepower. The delivery of these artillery systems to Russia is part of a broader pattern of military support from North Korea. On November 20, 2024, the first evidence of M1989 Koksans in Russia was documented, marking the beginning of an apparent ongoing transfer. Over recent months, Pyongyang has reportedly supplied not only artillery systems but also ammunition and even manpower to support Russia's war effort in Ukraine. This growing alliance serves strategic interests for both nations. For North Korea, it allows the regime to showcase its military-industrial capabilities and deepen ties with Moscow. For Russia, the support is crucial in replenishing artillery stockpiles and enhancing long-range firepower after substantial losses in the conflict. The M1989 Koksan, however, poses logistical challenges for Russia. Its unique 170mm caliber ammunition is incompatible with standard Russian artillery systems, requiring a dedicated supply chain from North Korea to ensure operational readiness. While the weapon's long-range capabilities provide a potential advantage in targeting Ukrainian positions or critical infrastructure, the slow firing rate and logistical demands may limit its overall battlefield effectiveness. To date, there is no verified evidence that the M1989s delivered to Russia have been deployed in combat, further raising questions about their role in the ongoing conflict. The delivery of the M1989 Koksans represents just one aspect of the deepening military collaboration between North Korea and Russia. Over the past year, shipments from Pyongyang have reportedly included not only artillery pieces but also ammunition and other military equipment. This growing cooperation has drawn significant international attention, particularly as it underscores Russia's reliance on external support to sustain its military operations in Ukraine. The alliance between the two nations is being closely watched by Western governments, who view it as a potential destabilizing factor in the region. The repeated sightings of M1989 Koksan self-propelled howitzers in Russia highlight the lengths to which Moscow is going to secure military support. For Pyongyang, the partnership strengthens its strategic influence and demonstrates its ability to contribute to high-intensity conflicts. While the exact deployment of the Koksans remains uncertain, their presence serves as a stark reminder of the shifting alliances and evolving dynamics within the ongoing war in Ukraine. The Koksan is the second-largest class of howitzer in the world, and is exceeded in size only by the Soviet Tu-S-7M Malka currently fielded by both Russia and Ukraine. While the Malka has a relatively short range and was only ever fielded in a small number of units, the Koksan is very widely deployed and has one of the world's longest ranges. The system has been modernized and enhanced multiple times since it first entered service in the 1970s, improving its efficiency, its ammunition carriage and its range. Older variants of the system were combat tested on a considerable scale during the 8-year Iran-Iraq War in Iranian hands. North Korea is expected to derive considerable benefits from these transfers, including a major surge in funding for its defense sector, allowing for an expanded production capacity of artillery rounds, and potentially technology sharing with Russia to help facilitate the production of more modern howitzers and guided artillery rounds. Combat experience against Ukraine and forces from a significant number of NATO member states is also expected to be highly valued, as is the frustration of Western Bloc geopolitical objectives against Moscow.